Awful cliffhangers aside, here we go. After Mario Tennis Fever, which I'm certain was a very exciting adventure, we are back in action. And yeah, this was recorded on the same day, but it'll be shown 3 days later, if you catch my drift. These buildings look like just like the ones in Lumios, but in the sky. Well, the sky isn't right at all. Wherever we are, we've got to find Ansha. Oh yeah, I have no idea what's going on, but we can't leave a kid in there alone. Should we split up and look for her? What do you think, Eclipse? Splitting up in some totally unfamiliar place? Maybe Eclipse would be fine, but no way am I going off to searching alone. It's okay, I'm here too. And so then, how shall we pair up? I'll go with Naveen. Oh, whoops. I'll go with Lita, apparently. I wanted to go with Naveen, though. That sounds best. We'll make 2 fairly balanced pairs, skill-wise. Townie and I will try that direction, then. Be careful, Naveen. Plus, we're both guys. It would have made sense. Here we go again. Are you fishing that ledge too, are you? Yep, I was gonna do that too. Man, this is interesting. Things okay over there, Townie? Yeah, we're fine. Let's find Ansha quick. Well, at least our phones still work here. If something happens, let us know. Let's look for any sign of Ansha. Unknown. Look up there. Lumios' universe versus the parallel universe. This is the new universe of Lumios. Unknown for sure of where things are. Don't you think this place looks just like Lumios? This is the Neo Town. Except for not really. It's unknown and it's bound to be just like this for now. Can't really climb ladders with me, can't you? Because you figure that she's not gonna be there. This is just like that place for the colorful screws. It was probably the point. So I've already looked all around this place. If anything, she might be near that said tower place, but we can't even go there at the moment. I still want to know what this place is called, because I want to say it's called it's either just called Mega Dimension or it's called Neo Lumios. Now I'm just gonna go inside to see if I can find things. Okay. Eclipse, look! Mankey! Hello? We've just spotted a Mankey. Have you seen any Pokemon where you are? One's here too. So even though this place looks like Lumios, it's got Pokemon that Lumios doesn't. Hope Ansha doesn't get attacked by any of these wild Pokemon.
Mankey! Mankey!
Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Looks like it's gonna be a battle. We'll do our best over here. Good luck, you two.
Mankey!
Their levels are gonna be even crazier. Okay, so the wild Pokemon battle doesn't sound like what I thought it would sound like. Level 110! Look at that! Seems like we're able to beat them, but look at those levels. That is insane. Hey everyone! Tony, Naveen, are you okay? Those Mankey, they certainly were strong, weren't they? It was so bizarre. Yep. Yeah, they were a real handful. Do you think there's some sort of power floating around in here that makes Pokemon stronger? I'm getting more and more worried. We've got to find Ancha. Wait, look! Over there! There she is. Giddy, are we? There she goes! After her! Things are getting more and more interesting. We're all in a group, except for this time you're not following me, so I'm just gonna go. Ancha, what are you doing? Hi! Why, hello again, Team MZ. Unfortunately, the fine legendary Pokemon I'm after seems to be elsewhere. Aw, Ancha, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Wait, hold that thought. This place is dangerous. We gotta get out of here. Do we? I'm not particularly bothered. But if the fine Pokemon I'm after isn't here, I suppose there's not much point in staying. Why don't I accompany you back? We completed a side mission, but there's more to it than just that. We're leaving. Now I think it's going to activate another mission, if anything. Man, quite interesting. What a relief to see regular old Lumius again. Hey, Eclipse. I think we ought to let Vinny know about what's happened here. I'll leave it to you, Dad. Duh. She saw something. What's up, Ancha? Look, up there! Ooh. Oh, my word. Mega Dimension. A new journey has begun. At least we've confirmed that the donuts I make here can indeed get us to that other space. Thank you for your assistance, Team MZ. Your reputation is well earned. You're the one who made the donut, Chef Ancha. But back up a second. What was that other space besides weird? I don't fully understand myself. Then rushing headlong into it was bold of you. Reckless, one might say. I am a girl on a mission, after all. Rayquaza. I simply must catch the fine Pokemon I saw about 6 months ago in that space. As cool as that is, it's still pretty reckless. Oh, it's Corbo. Hello, hello, Team MZ. I take it you're keeping yourselves busy as always. Corbo! Hey, did someone borrow money from this guy again? I can hear you, you know. Besides, it's not like any of you would be so stupid. Well, would be stupid enough to borrow money off the Rust Syndicate. Only a real idiot would do that. Oh, I suppose Townie is there with you, right? I like this guy. Now listen, there's something important I want to discuss. Come over to my office, all of you. He still won't take no for an answer, I see. If we've all got to go, what should we do with Ancha? No need to worry about me. I can remain here alone, thank you. I'm quite used to it. That's very mature of you to offer, but would you know what to do if a guest came in? That's a big if. What do you think, Eclipse? We should bring Ancha with us. Yeah, I think you're right. Bringing a kid to the Rust Syndicate seems iffy, but I guess she'll be fine as long as you're all there, especially you, Eclipse. Now we have to know who Ancha's mother is, because that's real interesting about who her mother would be. Right. If he could help save us all from the tower, I'm sure a visit to the Rust Syndicate is no sweat. You'd be more cautious if you'd ever been inside the Rust Syndicate HQ yourself, Naveen. I love that face. It's so funny. Hyperspace mission. So it's an extra mission. Nice. Complete 3 missions to demystify the strange dimension that seems to be lurking into Lumio City. You can take on these missions alongside your main missions and side missions. So change which mission has guidance enabled and as needed and aim to tackle as many as you can. I don't really need to do that. I did this after. So it seems like that's the thing we need to do since our missions are all complete. Hyperspace, no side quests. So we're going to the Rust Syndicate office, it seems like. That is real interesting. Like, is it gonna be up there still? Gotta look for the tower first. I can't find it. I can see that though. Colorful screw, I see. Which is over here. That's cool. I thought that Pidgey was a shiny for a moment. I was like, there's no way that's a shiny. Oh, boy. Well, let's welcome ourselves. Oh, we can run that now. Originally, it was a walk. Yeah, because no matter how hard I press the stick, it was always a walk. But now it's not. Hey, Vinny's here. Vinny, did you join the Rust Syndicate? Come on, use your head. He's just here to talk business. More importantly, who's that? Who's the little lady? The new Team MZ member? She's a client of ours, believe it or not. Is that so? Guess it's no surprise you big shots would have a lot of people asking favors of you now. People such as me, as it happens. Here's the deal. There's more weirdness going down in Lumios, and the Rust Syndicate's been looking into it. Well, the fine eggheads at Quays Arctico who are studying the impact of that nasty business with the tower, they found something else. Their instruments picked up some weird readings, different than mega power. Primal power, I would guess, because I got spoiled a lot. Ordinarily, Quays Arctico Inc. would investigate these abnormal readings on our own. But Vinny and his colleagues have their hands full cleaning up the mess from the tower, plus getting Lumios' redevelopment back on track. So, the Rust Syndicate agreed to help them out. After all, we've got to protect our investments. I mean, our city. We started investigating, and then what should pop up but that bizarre thing over Pentrico Plaza? Now I know you Team MZ kiddos got tangled up in every little mess that crops up in Lumios. So why don't you go ahead and spill everything that you know for us?
Cut out from the long story that we had to explain.
Oh, nice hollow you got there.
Let me make sure I understand correctly. A donut from Miss Ansha and a move used by Hoopa allowed you.
I don't know what that move is called either. I know Hyperspace is one of them, but I don't know the other one. Hyperspace Rift or something?
I don't remember.
I'll need to travel through one of these distortions into a space beyond it.
Please tell me Volcania is going to be in this Mega Dimensions. I would love to have it in my team.
That mystery space must have been where those odd readings came from.
I think we can surmise that the move Hoopa used is Hyperspace Hole. That's the word. Found it.
An alternate Lumios access through a hyperspace hole. Why don't we just call it Hyperspace Lumios?
That's a nice name for now.
Simpler than spilling that out every time. Now let's get to business. We've got to learn about hyperspace Lumia so we can sort out that distortion over the tower. And to get into hyperspace, it sounds like we need two things. The Mademoiselle and her Pokemon. What that means for you, kid, is that you'd better get used to this little lady being a part of the crew. Team MZ is gonna need her if you all intend on diving in and investigating hyperspace Lumios. I'll get to the bottom of this. Good. Just don't go putting the Mademoiselle in any danger. Got it? Consider yourself in charge, Eclipse. Your new job is to survey hyperspace Lumios. Now, I'm sure scouring the city for distortion seems like it'd be a slog. Which is why I've prepared an upgrade for your map app. Hyperspace distortions have appeared all over the city, serving as entry points into hyperspace Lumios. They can be located using the handy icons of your map. Old distortions close, and new distortions appear at sunrise and sunset each day. With your map app open, you can press minus to hide other icons and show distortions only. Nice. Okay, so it tells you about how difficult each of them are and what can be found. Grievard! Oh, you can find... Oh man, Grievard can be found here. Oh man, that's interesting actually. I knew instantly that was a Grievard. I don't know what this is though. I do know one of these guys can Mega Evolve as well. I don't know what this one is. So medium. How many? It seems like... Yeah, it seems like just these many. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. I'm not gonna say the word. New side quest too, right here. Interesting. Wonder what that's about. You saw how the space for information on that distortion over the tower was totally blank, yeah? It's gonna stay that way unless you get going on some good survey work, kid. Some other hyperspace distortions showed up on your map, right? You can start with those. A word of warning, though. Those things probably won't sit there waiting for you forever. What do you mean? They seem to phase in and out of existence. Consider that another quirk of hyperspace Lumios for you to learn more about. As for what else to study, we'll tell you once you go through a distortion. Then I shall put my all into making more donuts. Let us rendezvous back at Hotel Z so I can resume my donut duties. We're clearly just a rust into Kit's pawns here, but this research work certainly bears doing. What Naveen said, and we ought to look into the distortions for Ansha's sake too. These ought to be of some help in your research, Eclipse. 20 Ultra Balls. We have bought a lot of Ultra Balls originally. So no problem. We'll figure it out. You've all got to learn all you can about hyperspace Lumia so everyone in regular space Lumios can breathe easily. Regular space. Nice. Get out there and show us what you can do. I'll have Grace to go and get word out to the public that we're actively investigating these distortions. Then I guess we'd better get busy ordering up some more donuts for Chef Ansha. Yup, you'd better. If anything else comes up, I'll be in touch. My kitchen awaits. See you there. Cute. She's so cute. We should head back to Hotel Z for more donuts. So yeah, this one is unknown. Best to not go in there because it's going to be one heck of a battle. I got spoiled. That means indeed the final boss is Rayquaza.
But I might be wrong, and it might not be Rayquaza only. It might be more than just that. Bound to be excited for that, honestly. Common type Psychic. Muna is in it. Dark type, what is that then? I'm trying to think of what it is. Maybe it's one of the Pokemon that was shown in the Rust Syndicate's office, but that doesn't look like a Ponyard. I don't know. This one is Mime Jr. Meowth, nice. I love that, but it's an Alolan Meowth. If it's a dark type, then it's a Alolan Meowth. Gotta see what this side quest is about, because that's an interesting tidbit there. Got every normal type here. Flying. Now, I don't know what that is. I'll get to know what they are eventually. But man, that shocks me with all of the things that are there. This is definitely like those crystals in Gen 9. Oh wow, and Route 20 is now flyable here instead of here. Route 20? What are you talking about? I meant wild zones. Get what I'm talking about. Alright. Things are getting interesting. So yeah, that was every side quest done. Except for one. Welcome to Andre's Donuts. Every time she just looks so cute to me. Goodness. Level boost. This time I'm just going to... Please try finding the perfect combination of berries and... Yeah, let's do... Oh, we have to find the perfect combination then. Too. Trying to find something that looks nice. This. This. And... Because that is 30, 20, 10. And I want the pink and yellow for the last one. Papaya. But it's payapa. Man, I can't get that over my head. Yellow donut. That's it. A decidedly tart donut. Sour and bitter. Ooh, and sweet. Okay, and activate Hoopa's powers when eaten. I think having a goodly supply of donuts will do wonders for hyperspace surveys. Make a different one. Which is going to be cherry berry. But it's spicy, so I won't. I want it to be fresh. I want it to be sweet. And then I will spice things up with... Let's do a little bit of bitter. I don't want to skip that. Let's do good. I'll skip it for now. A donut featuring a nice helping of super sweet meringue and grated with zelly berry on top. And activate Hoopa's power, yeah. Can I have one more? I accidentally misclicked on that. This. A bit bitter. And this. Next. Maybe later. Wow, Chef Answer. You make a mean donut. A donut's level boost will increase the levels of all the Pokemon in your party by the number shown. This boost can provide an important leg up in battle against high-level opponents in Hyperspace Lumiose. The donut energy Hoopa receives from a donut will determine how long you can remain in hyperspace. You'll want to take this into account if you hope to take your time exploring Hyperspace Lumiose. If you're lucky, a donut can also provide special effects called flavor powers. One of them being sparkly, which means more likely to find a shiny Pokemon. One is more likely to find an alpha. The other, upped power in Mega Evolution, or something like duration up on Mega Evolution. I don't know about the one on the top right, but I'm pretty sure the sword means your attack power is raised. Getting into the donut business, guess you have to make your hotel stand out somehow. Oh ho, never mind the donuts. We've got a rare Pokemon here. Looks like Hoopa, the mischief Pokemon. I've heard its mysterious loops can warp space itself. But let's all hold that thought. Eclipse, you saw some Mankey? I know they don't live in Lumios, but so when I saw you registered one, I went poking around. People are chattering away online about all this hyperspace stuff, and I had a hunch that it was connected to your Mankey sighting. I bet I could get all kinds of fascinating data from Pokemon in hyperspace. You've got to get on it. Though, maybe I do feel a little bad about piling more work on you. A little. Anyway, the real point of my visit is, I've powered up your Pokedex. And now it's become the hyperspace Pokedex, right? Now you can, yep, knew it. Check the hyperspace Pokedex. This Pokedex registered Pokemon found in hyperspace. There are many curious species living there that aren't normally found in Lumiose City. Press X in the Pokedex, and yeah, the Pokemon found there was definitely a dream moment. There's so many dream moments, I'm sorry. Press X in the Pokedex menu to switch between the Lumiose and the hyperspace. But you can't wait to dive back. Oh yeah, bet you can't wait to dive back in and get your hands dirty in hyperspace now. Happy digging! May I ask who that lively woman was? Mabel is the acting director of the Pokemon Research Lab. She gets us to do her research. She's rather remarkable, but, well, don't worry about her. Getting back on topic, the next step is to investigate hyperspace Lumios would be to check out one of those distortions. Quite right, and I'll stand by to prepare more investigatory aid in donut form. Find distortions on the map and have throw them to survey hyperspace Lumios. And yeah, you would be able to make more donuts, but I'm not going to bother with that yet. What does this mean? It's decided. You are to survey hyperspace. Oh my word. Investigate hyperspace distortions with the help of Ansha's donuts. Now, does this mean that she has even more research for you? Looks like it. Wait. But it doesn't even affect anything in terms of this. That's interesting, actually. 8 more to find here, and 5 for filling the hyperspace Pokedex. Interesting. So that might mean that we won't have to worry about the trainer battles then. Though I'm still gonna worry about them. It's interesting that it doesn't really affect any sort of progression then. Let alone you might get the shiny charm a little easier. So I'd be finding a lot of shiny Pokemon in between. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Also, screw it, I'm gonna make 2 more donuts. I'm very curious about the power too. Oh, the flavor score. Fresh and sweet, spicy and fresh, and then sweet and a bit bitter. Rainbow! Yay! A donut of indescribable flavor thanks to its very varied opponents, including Chillinberry. Activates, yep, whatever. That donut turned out beautifully. Would you like to make another? Yes. Personberry, Lumberry, and Citrusberry. Another rainbow donut. Level +5. Maybe I should have paid attention to those. And I can't quick travel to them yet. But what I can do is go... And the first place I'm going to go to actually is not here. But I'm going to go to a place that is known to find certain types. Like, I want to find dark types. And I also want to find probably normal types. Or just something that is not seen. This I'm willing to do, the flying type. But first I'm going to do that side quest because I'm very curious about that. This helps a lot with the level 100s. Let's see what this side quest is all about. Oh, it's that guy that found the Alpha Bumblebee the last time. It's been a while. Yo, remember me? Because I sure remember you. You were a big help with that big old Bumblebee. Well, all I could do back then was stand back and watch you battle the beast, completely useless. And that feeling lit a fire in my heart. I wanted to be just as strong as you are. I've actually been working pretty darn hard since then. I realized I had to start over from scratch, both as a trainer and as a traveler. Now it's time to see results. Eclipse, this is time you're gonna battle me. I'll show you what I can do with a team of buds I've built up big old puns with. A big old battle. Ooh, I'm getting chills. Or maybe these are pre-battle jitters. Anyway, you just tell me when you're ready for a big old battle. I wonder if it's all gonna be Alphamons. I'm gonna see what happens. Right, it's all over me. I think he's gonna have a lot. Here we go. Witness our big ol' bond. I forgot to give Lilith the Mega Stone again. Yep, Alphamons. I was right. Still as low level as they are. How the heck did you find this thing? Whoops. Man, that's very interesting. Pretty much. I'm sorry for for not saying much. I'm just in focus mode, just trying to figure things out. Wonder who his final Pokemon is. It's a curiosity and a half. Like I said, that no matter how high level these guys are, they can still be very difficult. Alpha Stunfisk. Yes!
Goodbye.
Nom. Then this is the final one. Come on, Bumblebee. Our bond is the biggest and greatest of all. Let's show them. Non-alpha, level 78. No, duh. No. What a big old defeat. Goodness, level 78 Bumblebee right there. You've got to admit, catching and raising all those alphas sure was a big endeavor, right? There's just something about alphas. It's like they're overflowing with nature's power. I wonder if the whole world used to be overrun with alphas way back when. Can you imagine? There's so much to see and discover out there. It fills me with wonder. I was born and raised here in Unios, but that wonder is what got me traveling in the first place. Now I know there are new discoveries still waiting for me, even back home. It sort of made me realize something, you know. Doesn't matter if you're in some foreign land or your own backyard. Every day can be a journey. What's important is what you get out of your experiences, wherever you are. I think I'll enjoy a bit more time here at home and see where the journey of life takes me. Thanks for the battle, pal. Someday I'll manage to beat you. You'll see. And we get from that 5 seeds of mastery and 5 level balls. Wow! Goodness with the reward stuff. Man, that was insane.
I can only say that so many times.
Flying type. Is there any place closer? Doesn't look like it.
Wow. Okay then.
Alpha Magikarp. Yeah, we saw that before. I sort of love how they made it a little bit different this time.